Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today for this presentation. Um, it, it, my name is Ankita Gupta. I'm an MPH candidate, and the topic that we're going to talk about is child hunger in Venezuela. As a health educator, it is my duty to assess the health needs of the community and the health knowledge and poor practice and the health that is suffering due to lack of health knowledge and poor practices, and connect the people with the proper resources that will help better their health. What is the issue? In this case, the issue is about child hunger in Venezuela. Is a dire situation where children and families are unable to gain access to food. Many are dying from starvation. And a research from by Moore Consulting found that 50% of patients were only feeding their children 1 or 2 meals a day as a result of food shortages caused by an ongoing financial crisis. And the public health defined this issue as a humanitarian crisis, and where thousands of people's lives are affected to a great extent, and are at risk because of lack of food and resources to support themselves. In the social Under the social determinants of health, it matters where where how the environment is and where you're situated determines your health. To define the issue within public health, it is important to understand the relationship between how population groups experience place and impact of place on public health that fundamental to public health. In this case, the lack of availability of resources to meet daily needs such as food, water, that's clean, and lack of access to healthcare services, and doctors not able to provide the people with medical resources, uh, and also the socio-economical conditions where there is levels of poverty and stressful conditions where the families have to hunt for food to feed the children and themselves but are unable to do so, which is what leads us to look at the number of cases has risen to 2,800 cases of child malnutrition and nearly 400 deaths. Infant mortality has increased by 30% and maternal mortality by 66. 33% Venezuelans are not getting 3 meals. People have lost 19.2 pounds and reported by 73 Venezuelans, and children are forced to fend for themselves. The problem statement that we're looking at is due to large amount of food shortages, higher priced food distribution controlled by the government, and poor economic and financial conditions created a lack of access to food for the people of Venezuela. The children, infants who as a result are suffering from severe malnutrition, hunger, mortality rates. Looking at the charts provided as well, you can see how the rates have gone up from 2006 to 2016, um, and infant mortality rates as well has gone up compared to 2007 2016. So now we are talking about social equal model. Here, at the individual level, children are resilient, able to adapt uh, to situations and find food for themselves. That's what helps. Hinders is children are not knowing where to go. They get recruited by grand members in exchange for food. On an interpersonal level, mothers they are sacrificing eating for themselves and feeding the children instead. What hinders is they are not older children are not able to get food. In the organization level, the World Food Program in Colombo, they are providing food for school going children. However, they people who are in the poverty-stricken area and who are weak, who cannot travel, they are not being able to get to the places and receive this help and service. Community level, children who are abandoned or parents who are abandoned, the community organizations they are connecting and collecting those people and providing them shelters. In the local market, the government are due to for access due to high pricing food, people are unable to gain access to food and clean water. Though in policy level, though aid is available to provide to the people, the government is still in denial that they need help. The proposed interventions are baby-friendly community initiative, water sanitation and hygiene, community gardens for public health. These interventions can help support the people. Going back to the problem statement, where due to lack of access to food, there's high mortality rates among children and also maternal mortality rates. The baby-friendly community initiative would it encourages the in mother infant breastfeeding duration to 6 months and over. So this will help prevent the food insecurity and give strength to the infants as well to keep them strong. And for the wash program, it will help prevent dehydration, and that is one of the things that mentioned in the social ecological module under interpersonal and individual level. And community gardens will be providing food for the people, and that is how it's going to help prevent um, starvation. The program evaluation, it will be measured by quantitative and quantitative data measuring the rate of infant mortality before the program and after the program initiation. And the proposed evaluation for the wash program, it will be measured by and how many children and families were affected by waterborne diseases, and how many are so before the program, how many were affected and dying from dehydration, and after the program, how many are affected and dying from from dehydration and lack of access to water. For the community garden for public health program, it will be measured by the starvation rates and the mortality rates as well before the program and after the program, and to test for access to food through into qualitative data. So the potential challenges, barriers is the lack of resources, accessibility from the government. Solution will be communication with the government, gaining trust. When there will be no data collection, we will show the government our progress and will build trust by explaining that whatever data is collected will stay within the country and it will not go international. And there may issues finding soil that is suitable for crop growth, but that will be fixed when with finding soils and through the help of environmental health specialists. And when there won't be enough active geographical areas for pumping clean water, we will be finding plumbers and we will be finding people who can help us locate proper grounds for clean access of water wells and all those places as well. Finding open connection with houses. Hospitals lacking aids will be using aids from nearby countries, building trust in the government so that people are given the help and support that they need. Mothers who are too weak to breastfeed, who have Zika virus, who are sick, malnourished, they are unable to breastfeed, treatment will be provided to the mothers and alternative solutions will be found. In the logic model, the input activities output short-term, medium-term, long-term impact. Through this program, with the help of health educators, the women would be learning about the program and utilize over time. It will be utilizing the program, and many women have been breastfeeding for 6 months. The water sanitation program, though they lacked access to clean water, now over time more people have gained access and they're going to places and utilizing the education of learning how to keep their health well by sanitation practices. In community gardens, it will be learned how to grow crops to feed them. Thank you.